Masechta Sanhedrin, Daf Tzadik S, Amud Aleph, 9 lines from the top. Okay? Let's start. Amud Rabbi Yabba. Rabbi Yabba had said, okay, Rabbi Yabba had said, Ein lecha kates mekulam izeh. There's no bigger siman than this pasuk for the end, meaning when Mashiach will come, more revealed than this pasuk. It says, never like it says in the pasuk, Atem hara yisol, you, the mountains of Yidden, Ampechem, your branches titnu will come out, Uferi yechem, and the fruits tisul ha'ameyaretz. The fruits will be carried for the Amiyaretz. I mean, the branches will come out with fruits. Where's this pasuk in Yecheskel? So it says beferish, a pasuk that talks about a siman for the Geula. Rabbi Lezer says, Af mizeh, even in this pasuk that we're going to say right now is also siman, like it says in Zechariah. Because before these days, there won't be any wage for people to make money. There won't be any. You'll own animals and you're going to want to make business with your animals. There won't be any business. No. And those that go out and come in, there's not going to be any peace because of the tzadis. So when this is going to happen, when people are not going to make a wage, they're not going to be able to make business with their animals, and those that are going to enter and leave are always going to be mitzaris. It's not going to be any sholem. No. That's when the Yule is going to come. When it'll be so gefelach. When there's no money. Yeah. You have two. It's two opposites. You have two simanim. In fact, what does it mean? Those that go out and in, there won't be any shalom from the tzaris. Even the Talmidei Chachamim, upon whom it's written the word shalom, like it says in the pasuk, shalom rav, abundance of peace, to who? To those that love your Torah. That's talking about obviously for Talmidei Chachamim, and the word shalom is there. But it says, Ein shalom mipnei tzar. There's not going to be a shalom because of the tzaris. So if you look at Rashi b'Pirushi, in his second Pirush, he writes, what does it mean? There won't be shalom because of the tzar. The tzar is the Yetzer Hara. They'll be on their backs. They're going to have to fight it the whole time. Till all the prices will be the same. Either it's going to be very high, because there's not going to be food. There's going to be that's why there's going to be a demand. It's going to go up. Or the prices will be so cheap. There'll be shefa, like we had two psukim. Either the siman is going to be because there's going to be shefa right before Mashiach comes. So that's why all the prices will be the same. There's going to be so much. Everything is going to be so cheap. Everything is going to be $2 for $1 or $3 for $1. And then, or it's going to be very expensive, and everything is going to be for one apple, one orange is going to be $100 each. So that's going to be the simon. Eggs went down already. It's $2.85. No more $10. Something. No, it went down.
Like that $2.85.
I don't know $2.85, but it went down. My wife said it went down almost half. It went down. It went down from $10 in Costco to like $5 something. But it went down $10 to. I don't know. Rabbi Chanina said, "Ein ben David ba, he's bakish dog lechayla lo yimatze." Mashiach won't come till you're going to have to search for this fish for the sick person, and you won't find it. Never, like it says in the pasuk, the waters will settle down, and the rivers is going to flow like oil. It's going to be congealed. Fish can't live there. That's why there won't be fish. That's what he's talking about. Oil will be congealed. I don't know for why. It's going to be oil. Oh, you mean the regular oil? Maybe.
I'm saying that it will be polluted. That's why.
It'll be polluted, of course. It won't. It'll be fuyim. The fish life won't be able to exist. Because it says on that day they'll sprout forth the light for the Beis Yisrael. Meaning, Karen means over here muzzing. That Ben David won't come, Mashiach won't come till even the little rulership, even the mayor the mayor. There won't be any mayor in the town. There won't be any commissioners. Nothing. Nothing.
What happened to all
Me
these
soul. They'll be rid of. Shenever, like it says in the pasuk, the choris azalzalim b'mez meiris. That the zalzalim, those that even have a little bit of a position, will be cut off like with scissors. Ksiba say it says after that, in that time you will shayla Hashem. They will bring a present to Hashem Tzvais, the Hashem of the God of all hosts. Am that will be pulled and made and torn out. So he's talking about it's going to be such a disaster that only, and that will be already the simon that Mashiach is coming. An additional tonight for simon. Mashiach is not coming till the Balgavaniks are out, because it says Bechal. Ein aniva hu chayil laven sham tayesh kemen design. Shall never, like it says in the pasuk, he us that then us mekibich I will get rid from your midst alizig abosech, those people, the delight of Gaiva. Uksiv, it says in the pasuk visharti bekibich am oni bedovich mechas b'shem Hashem. But who will be left over? Those that are novim, the humble ones, and they'll be protected by Hashem. Mashiach will not come until the judges, police will be rid of. Like it says in the pasuk, "Vashiva yadi alayich," I will turn my hand on them. That's a kabaisi goyich, and I'm going to get rid of the garbage. And then I will return to judge like it was originally. But first, I have to get rid of all the garbage. Amal says, "Ain't Yishalayim nivdei salub tzedakah? Yishalayim won't be redeemed only with tzedakah." Shanema, it says, Siyad, which goes on Yishalayim, b'mishpat tipada, will be redeemed with judgment. I mean, with mishpat, with just, v'shaveh tzedakah, and they will return with tzedakah. Amar Papa, if the Yidden will get rid of the gaiva, batle amgushe, then they'll get rid of those sorcerers. Batli dayone, if going to get rid of the crooked dayonim of the Yidden, he calls them dayon m'rishoyim amatim din. If you get rid of the dayonim who are evil, who are crooked dayonim, batli gazita party. Batli gazi party. Then the goyish shoftim that they enforced the din by with sticks and they bang the heck out of the guy if he's unjust. So we'll get rid of them. Gazifte is the zachashoftim of the grichabim hachoiftim as he saw b'maklois. Was geben patch mit the bestecken.
The shaitim, they're not.
The goyish.
The shaitim are not the ones that administer punishment. They're the shaitim.
The shaitim. You're right, but he's saying if you get rid of the dayanim, the crooked dayanim, by the goyim, the judges are also the shaitim also. They have everything. They give them patch. They have a stick, a whip right beside them. You're wrong. Okay. Yeah, same price, 2 for 1. Zagimana, this that we say, it says if the guy was gone, then the sorcerers are gone. The chsiv, it says, the etzreif, kaboi, sigoyich, vasir, kol bidli loyich. There it says, befei, sigoyich is a melashon arami, the rov godel, big rov. Those, meaning the balagaiva. When you get rid of them, if you get rid of them, then the Eibishter will get rid of also the amugoshim, the sorcerers, which is garbage also. The sorcerers are terrible. They separate the Yidden from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, those that follow the sorcerers. This that it says, dayoni batle gazi party. It says if you get rid of the crooked dayonim, you get rid of the goyish judges who give patch with the sticks. Then when you get rid of the bad shoftim, then Yichala Hashem also the oivim, the goyish shoftim was given patch. And then the Geula will come. That's a sim for the Geula. Yechnan said, if you see a generation that they're losing, there's no money, and the people are becoming so poor, only Yosef, he calls it. So then you know you have to wait for Mashiach comes. As keiner hat nicht kein penny, then it's at. Yeah, if he doesn't have it, we say that when it's tough times, people used to give a lot of money, but when it's tough, Sagt Ani Betzadik has a bis to the Kashnas, but Betzadik. That's it. He doesn't really see any further. So he says, "Ves Amani Hatashir." Ani Betzadik is bis to the Kashnas. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Ves Amani Tashia. So the salvation will come when the people are aniyim. Rabbi Yochanan gave an additional simon. If you see that it's a generation that there's so much tzaddis, and the tzaddis are coming like a river, just pouring upon pouring tzaddis. Wait for Mashiach. Mashiach is at. Shenever, like it says in the pasuk, it means that you're going to feel that the Eibishter is even against you. That's how it's going to pour the tzaddis. But gleich noch the pasuk where it feels like the Eibishter is against you, it says that the Eibishter is going to come. When the tzaddis is kana, then the goyel is going to come, the redeemer is going to come. An additional simon. The Mashiach won't come unless it's a day that's all marital or all chayiv. Where do we see it by Dei Shekul Zakai that Mashiach will come? Your nation is all tzaddikim. So for that, forever they're going to inherit the land. They'll never be exiled. They'll never go to Gullus. That's when it's Kuli Zakai. But Dei Shekul Chayiv, a generation that it's all chayiv. Moshe Rabbeinu, look, there's no man that's going to come out of it. By Yishtoimim, this has nothing to do with that pasuk. It's not part of the pasuk. It says by Yishtoimim, he was wondering, came up here. There's no person to daven to protect these people. So it means there's nobody. When there's no tzaddikim, there's nobody to daven for us. Kaddish, I'll let her show you. That's when you know Chake, Yul is coming. And it says also, Arayat, the Eibishter says, I'm not doing it for you. You have no schusim, you Yidden. Not garnished. I'm doing it for myself. As Mr. Shredden, how could the Eibishter leave his nation in the hands of the Goyim? They're going to say, the Eibishter hat nicht kein to protect his nation. They will say, Yagidu, shelo yohei lo koyach lahagen al amoy. They're going to say, the Eibishter didn't have the koyach to protect his nation. That's why the Eibishter, when it says Lamani Asa, the Eibishter is doing only for himself, proves it's a generation's old Rishoyim, and the only reason why Hashem is doing it is Mizol Shredden, that he doesn't protect, that the Eibishter doesn't have the koyach to protect his nation. Amar Rabbi Alexandri, Rabbi Shuman Levi Rami. Rabbi Alexandri said that Rabbi Shuman Levi asked a stira, Ksiv Be'ita. It says about the Gula that it's going to come in a specific time. And then Uksiv Achishana. And then it says that it's going to come before its time. Be'ita means in its time, and Achishana means before its time. So which one is it? It says Ani Hashem Be'ita Achishana. That's the pasuk. So it's the words is Stinim and Neobei. Be'ita means in its time. Achishana means before it's time. What's means? So you want to if there was a Achishana, then it's going to then Mashiach will come before its time. Lo Yizachu, if they didn't merit Bita, then it's going to come in its time that it was designated for to come.
It was 6,000 years.
Yeah, Rabbi Alexander. Rabbi Alexander had said Rabbi Shimon Levi Rama. Rabbi Shimon Levi had asked the stira, Ksi varu imanan ishmaik and the it says that the Geula, the Mashiach will come with the Anan Ishmael, with the volcans from the heaven, with the clouds of the heaven, right? That's how he's going to come. That means he's coming real fast. Melech HaMashiach, that's what Daniel had saw in his Nevi'us, meaning that that Mashiach is coming fast. Then it says, "Uksiv oni b'richa al chamei." It's going to be a oni that the Mashiach is going to be like a poor man that's riding on a chamei. That's going to take time. So it says, which one is it? Anan Ishmael means he's coming fast. Oni reicha al chamei is a long journey. So which one is it? So you want to zachu if they married it, Anan Ishmael, then the Geula will, the Mashiach will come with the clouds of heaven. Lo yizachu kani reicha al chamei. It's going to be like a poor man that's schleps a chamei. Amalei Shavah Malka Shmuel. Shavah Malka said to Shmuel, Amrisa Mashiach al chamar asa. You said that Mashiach is coming on a donkey. Well, fair. He says that's a ganai. For Zach Choshev a man, she was laughing. On Shmuel, he says, for such a Choshev, a person like Mashiach, he's going to put him on a donkey. He says, oh, Shadalei Sushya Baraka these. He says, I'll give you the most Cadillac, a horse, and I'll give him a horse which can flee in a white horse, a shiny white horse. I saw today on YouTube a shiny white horse, $15 million. So that's because it's so shiny. And it goes fast, swift. So Shmuel said to Shabur Amalka, do you have such a sus that has the 100 colors? Because he said, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't understand what it means, the chameir of Mashiach. It's going to be a special chameir. So he told him just to push him off. He says, does the chameir have 100 colors on it? Okay. Now, Yeshua ben Levi, that's what he says. That it didn't really mean, it doesn't mean anything. He just wanted to push him off.
So what's the answer?
What do you mean, what's the answer? It's a special chameir. It's
we say only Reichav Chameir. What's the question says?
Ani, that's Reichav al Chameir. Like the Mashiach will be like a poor man. It's gonna. There's many Pirushim. Ani Reichav, and the Chameir is the Chameir that Avram went on, and others say it's the Bilam also the same one. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi Ashkel Eliyahu. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi found Eliyahu. They have a kind of piece of the Ma'ar to the Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai. He was standing by the entrance of the cave of Rashbi. Amalei. So Rabbi Shimon Levi says to Eliyahu, Asina la'almad asi. Do you know whether I'm going to make it to the Olam Haba? Amalei. Eliyahu said, Im yitzah adam zeh. If this master allows. Oh, wait. Rabbi Shimon Levi, when he told over the story, Shnaimer, he says, I saw two people, me and Eliyahu. I heard a third koil. Obviously, it was the Shechina. And that's what he was referring to, but he didn't hear. Amalei, so Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi said to Eliyahu, Amos as Mashiach. When is, like the Baal Shem Tov asked the Mashiach? He asked so here, yes, Amos as Mashiach, when is Mashiach coming? In fact, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi to Eliyahu. Eliyahu answered, Zil Shiloh the day. Go ask Eliyahu himself. So he says, where is Eliyahu sitting? He says, Apischa de Karta, at the entrance to Rome. So Rabbi Shimon Levi, others say it means something else, but okay. So Rabbi Shimon Levi, we try.
Mean to go ask the Mashiach himself?
Himself, yeah. What are you asking me? Go ask him.
So what was he sitting? Which corner?
So they say he sat at the entrance to Rome. Eliyahu.
Which entrance?
To Rome.
The door south, east, west. What do you want?
Okay, says you want to say Rabbi Shimon Levi went. And he 1 second. So Rabbi Shimon Levi first asked again, my simone, what's the simon? How am I going to know? There are a lot of people at the entrance. There's so many entrance, so many people at the entrance of Rome. How do I know which one it is? He said, Yosef Beini Ani Sevil Chaloyim. He's sitting between those that have the disease of tzaras. But you'll see all those that have a tzaras that he's sitting between are taking off like 10 band-aids together and putting on the new 10 band-aids together. But Mashiach, Sharichad, takes off only one at a time, puts it back. Because 10 takes longer. Why? He said, Mashiach said, Dilma, maybe they're going to need me to get up and start redeem the Yidden, the Lo Yaakov. So I don't want the band-aids. If I have to do 10 at a time, it takes much longer. I want to be ready to go, ready to move. So one band-aid at a time. So Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi Taka went, he figured it out. Because he was the only one that took off one band-aid at a time. Amalei, Shalom Alecha Rabbi Meiri. He says, tell yo, Shalom Alecha, Shalom Alecha.
He's talking to Mashiach, Eliyahu.
No, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi went to Mashiach.
To Mashiach, yeah.
And he tells him, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi, Eliyahu told him where Mashiach is.
Okay.
Amalei, so he says, Shalom Alecha, peace unto you, Rabbi, my teacher, my Rabbi and teacher. Amalei, so Mashiach says, Shalom Alecha, Bar Levi.
Son of Levi.
He's the son of Levi. Amalei, so Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi said to Mashiach, Leimus Asimah. When is Mashiach coming? Amalei, so Mashiach said, Hayy. All right. Also, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi came back to Eliyahu. Amalei. Eliyahu said to him, "My Amalach, what did Mashiach say to you?" Amalei, Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi said, "Shalom Alecha Bar Levi." He answered me, "Shalom Alecha, son of Levi." Amalei, Eliyahu said, "If he said these words to you, after Chalach v'Lavuch lo Modasi." Number one, you're secured. You're going to Elam Haba. You remember your first question you asked if you're going to go to Elam Haba? By the mere fact that Mashiach said, Baal Livai, you're going to Elam Haba. Amalei, but I have a problem, he says. Rabbi Shimon Levi. Shakuri Koshakabi. Mashiach lied to me. Amalei, he told me on Yom Masina. V'lo Yosa. He said today he's coming. I waited the whole day. And then Mashiach didn't come. We have the same problem. We're waiting days and he's not coming. Amalei. So Rabbi Shimon, he said back to Rabbi Shimon Levi, Hachamalach. You didn't hear him closely. This is what he said to you. Hayom im b'koili tishmo. Today, if you're going to listen to the ways of Hashem, yeah, then he'll come. Sagt ihr mal schau Talmidos habe Jesus ben Kisma. Ja, man warten. Aber man will es auch kommen heim. B'koili tishmo, that you have to follow the ways of Hashem. That's only, like we said, Zachu. If we're Zeichach Hishana, the David will come before it's time. Anyway, Shalom Talmidu Rabbi Yossi ben Kisma. The Talmidu Rabbi Yossi ben Kisma asked them a question. Hey, Basim and David Ba, when is Mashiach coming? So he said to them, Misyani, I'm afraid Shema Tavakshim B'Manois. If I tell you when he's coming, you're going to ask me, give me a miracle, give me a sign. I'm like, no, we're not going to ask any ois, just tell us. When this gate of Rome will fall in, V'yibana, they'll build it. V'yipal will fall in the second time. V'yibana, they'll build it. V'yipal will fall in the third time. They must speak him levnei ben David ba, and they're not going to have a chance to rebuild it till Mashiach comes. I'm like, Rabbeinu, 10 long ways. It says, give us a sign.
He said,
But you said you got. He said to tell me they were like kacha martam l'she'ein atem v'vaksh ben ways. Didn't you just tell me you're not going to ask? I told you I don't want to tell you. Why? Because you're going to ask me for a sign. So you told me you're not going to ask for a sign, so I told you, and now you ask me for a sign. He says, they said, PK. Nevertheless, tell us, give us a sign. He says, okay, in kach, yahavchu mei me'aris pamios lidam. That the waters of the cave of Pamius should transform into blood. Nefchu lidam, taka. The water of the cave of Pamius turned into blood, so that was the sign.
So don't forget. So that means Mashiach is coming.
Yeah, but we don't know what that sign means with the gate falling in and coming up. Okay, at the time when he was passing away, he says, "Listen, you guys, when you usually you put." He's telling his Talmidim, Rabbi Yossi ben Kisma tells his Talmidim, look, normally you put the Aron 6 feet under. Put my Aron 10 feet under. More. Yeah. Why? He says, there's going to come a time that there's going to be so many horses that every date tree is going to have a horse tied to it. And the Nikshabai, that's going to be tied to it. They're gonna have so many susim that they're gonna have to eat straw. They're gonna need troughs. Troughs is azak keli, like a box. So what would they do? They would dig out, take out the mason, and use the aron for a trough for the susim to eat. So Rabbi Yossi ben Kisma saw that in the future they're gonna take out the aron. So he says they're only gonna dig up to 6 feet to find. But if he's going to be 10 feet under, they say, oh, there's no other. Sagt, you want to have said, David, Mashiach will not come till what?
Malchus Harsha.
Hamalchus.
You didn't finish the sentence.
Asher tispashet hamalchus al yisol tishkadashim.
Yeah, good. Now
Okay.
yeah.
So that's the Malchus Reimi Harsha.
Yeah.
They will have to rule for at least 9 months.
Yeah.
And then, like it says, Lachein Yitam at Eis Yoloda, the time that it takes for a baby to process, which is for a mother to be pregnant and to have the baby. And then it says that afterwards, that the Yidden will return from their goals to Eretz Yisrael. He says, Mashiach should come. But Halavai, you don't see him. You'll soon see. The Gemara is going to ask, why? What's this? So did Rabba say. Let him come, but I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. Let him come, but I don't want to see him. Yeah, he should come, but he doesn't want to see that time of Mashiach, that exact time, because it's a terrible time. Rabbi Yosef, let him come, the SK, and I should merit the tev betula the chufisa the chamore, that I should, if I cannot see him himself, I'm ready to sit but in the shade of the number 2 of the dung of the donkey. At least I'm at some level next to Mashiach. He doesn't care, even if I'm on the lowest level. I think that's what he said. Yeah, it says, "Lo yavsheli liyisim Mashiach atzmei beika ma'ila lekishaloi rakeshtat veis madegab chusa." He says, if I cannot reach that high level of revelation to be with Mashiach himself, let me be in the shade of the dung of his donkey, at least as close as that. Okay, Abai says to Rabba, "My timer. What's the reason you don't want to see Mashiach?" He says, "Ilan mishum chavle Mashiach." If you're going to say because of the pangs, of the fear, and the yisurim that will be from the goyim, but Tanya, we learned in Abraisa, Shalu Talmid of Rabbi Lazar. The students of Rabbi Lazar asked Mashayla, what should a person do to be saved from this torturous pangs of Mashiach? He says, Yasik Torah, Yasik Torah, Ugimil's Chasadim. He should be Isaac in Torah and do good deeds. You know, it says Chosh Bereish. If somebody has a headache, Yasik Torah. If you have a headache, you learn Torah. Why? Why has the headache go away? When you learn Torah, you see you don't have a head, so how could it be your head is hurting? He says, Yazba Torah, we will say something. It should be Yasba Torah and Gil's Chasad. Umar. And the Rabbi says, Ha, Torah, Ha, Gil's Chasad. You, Rabbi, you got everything. You got Torah, you got Gil's Chasadim. Amalei Shema Yiga Bachet. He was afraid maybe he'll do a sin and he'll lose his chusim, but the chapim, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want Chas Hashem fall into these Yisurim. Where do we see that? Rabbi Yaakov Rabbi Idei. Rabbi Yaakov Rabbi Idei Rami. Rabbi Yaakov Rabbi Idei is the stira. Ksiv, it says in the pasuk, Hine anoichi imach ushmatich b'chol asher telach. Hashem promised, HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised that He'll save Yaakov from any bad. Uksiv, vayir Yaakov yoyt vayitzel loy. Says Yaakov was petrified. What was he petrified? He was afraid maybe some chet, and he won't have the chusim that he should be protected. Yeah. And where do we see that similarly? He brings another ayah, the Tanya, like we learned in the Raisa. It says, Ad Yavim Hashem. Zubir Yishoina. That's the first entering Eretz Yisrael. When the Yidden came out of Mitzrayim, so the Ad Yavim Hashem is the going on the first entering, coming out of Mitzrayim to Eretz Yisrael. Ad Yavim Zuchanisa, the second Ad Yavim. Zubir Yishniya. This is the second time when Ezra went from Babel to Eretz Yisrael. To say, really, the Yidden by the second Aliyah coming from Chutz La'aretz to Eretz Yisrael should have been with the same miracle of Kriyas Samsa, all these tremendous miracles. When Ezra went up to Babel, he should have had those miracles. Why didn't he have it? So you see, it does happen sometimes. A chet intervenes and you lose chusim. Rabbi Yossi said also, Rabbi Yechon said also, let him come, but I don't want to be there. I don't want to see the Yisurim. My time, what's the reason? When a person runs away from a lion, imagine, a person is running away from a lion, where did he run into? A bear. He comes to the house, he runs to the house, with some chiyad like here. Then he's finally home. He puts his hand on the wall. And the Nachash comes and bites him.
The friendly snake.
Yes, so no matter where you go, it's doomsday. Boy, come in here and I'll bring you an example in this world. At the time when a person goes out to the field to do work, all of a sudden he meets a surveyor. He says, "Hey, you're treading on the wrong piece of land. Your land is from here to here." He starts cutting his piece of land that really belongs to him. It says, it's as if he met Ari. He finally finishes with the surveyor and he shachted his land into a little piece. He comes into the city. Who does he meet? He meets the tax collector. It's as if he met a bear. He finally gets home after he's getting cut from all sides. He finds that his sons and daughters are all there's such a hunger. It's as if a snake made him. So it says Gemara, but these are all natural things. This is what a person goes through in life. So what's so bad if they'll see it? This is life. What's macht na ganze tumult? So he says, you're right. Why didn't he want to see the pangs of Mashiach? It's going on this pasuk. That look, is this man, if he could give birth to a child? Why do I see every man they're holding their hands on their loins as if they're giving birth? And their faces are turning white.
Green.
Here means white. Okay, green.
Greenish white.
Greenish white. Here he says love. Okay, Myra Yisi Kol Geva. What does it mean, every man? It means HaKadosh Baruch Hu is mitzvah, like a mother that gave birth. Why? In the time when he's ma'abed, he destroys the goyim for the yidden, right? So the Eibush isn't paying because he created both. He'll say, why will his face turn white? The malachim above, and the yidden down here. When yes, Kadosh Baruch Hu said, yes, you guys are just like the goyim. I mean, what's the best? So why should I kill? They're both my creations. And for the Eibush, it's hard. How can I destroy the goyim because of the yin? You guys are the same. Our Papa said, this is what people say. Rohit v'nafal Torah. He had an ox that was beloved by him, but the ox ran and it broke. It injured itself. Then he replaced. So who used to eat by the trough, the essen from this box? The shoy. But the shoy got injured, so he put the sus there to eat, the horse there to eat. So now he has to remove the horse. That from there it becomes hard to put his ox, even though his ox is beloved, was beloved, but he got injured because us Yidden got injured because we did Avedas. Well, even the Avedas Yechavim. So now we got used to the Balabas got used to the sus eating from the trough to throw away the sus and to bring the oxes Ashver Azach. And that's why the Eibush is pale to remove, to destroy the guy for the Yidden. Amanav Yidel Amanav. Asidin Yisrael Dach L'Shnei Mashiach. In the future, the Yidden will have enough from the years of Mashiach. Amar Rabbi Yosef, Pshita, of course. Well, rather, who's going to have enough from these good years of Mashiach? Chilik ubilik achlu. These are like Yankel and Shmerel. It's not names. Chilik ubilik. Yankel and Shmerel will have enough of them. So of course, the Yidden are going to have enough. So the Yemar la fukim Rabbi Hillel, to exclude from Rabbi Hillel, the Amar that he said, "Ein Mashiach li'Yisrael shekvar chalu v'mei Chizkiyahu." Mashiach is not going to come for the Yidden later because Chizkiah was Mashiach already. And all the good years were in Chizkiah's times. So that's when it would happen. So the later days are nothing. Amadav. I did not create the world only for David to hear his shiras, his shishbachis, the Tehillim. That the whole world was created L'Meisha, for Moshe Rabbeinu, because he's also the capital Torah. Because Moshe Rabbeinu will receive the Torah for the Yidden. Rabbi Yechnama, Mashiach, that he'll be such a great person. What's the name of Mashiach? So here you have many names. Each one is going to say it's similar to his name. To the name of the man that's saying. In the Yeshiva Rab Shila Amri, they said Shiloi Shmei. It's going to be Shiloi. Shailoi. Shailoi means to give up. We said in the pasuk that it'll come the time that Hashem will bring, that they'll bring presents to Hashem. Shanema ad ki yavashilai. The very Rabbi Yanai, what did Rabbi Yanai say? Yino Yishmai, like Yanai. Yino Yishmai, Shanema Yehi Yishmai Lailam. May your name be forever. If they Shamesh, Yino Yishmai. Meaning that the name is Yinain, one of the things that we created 7 days before the world was created. The name of Mashiach, Yinain, was created in those 7 days before the world was created. He doesn't say over here. It's a remez to the Shmei Mashiach. He says, it's one of the 7 things that entered the Machshava of HaKadosh Baruch Hu before he created the world. That name was there already in Hashem's mind before he created the world. Dvei Rab Chanina Ama, Chanina Shmei. In the Yeshiva Rab Chanina, Chanina Shmei. Like it says, Hashalai Etam Lachem Chanina. Meaning, Mashiach You didn't have the grace of having Mashiach yet. Yeshayim Menachem ben Chizkiah Shmai. Others say it's Menachem ben Chizkiah. So that, like it says, Kirachik mimenu, Menachem Meishem Nashi. Menachem, who calms, comforts, is distant. He's not here yet. Rabbanami Chivora. It's called Chivora. The Vei Rabbi Shmai. Chivora the Vei Rabbi Shmai. It's called Chivora the Vei Rabbi. The Mitzvah of Rabbi. Shenema, like it says, Achein Chol Yenu Nasa, that the tzaras he carried, Machayvenu, and our pains, Smalam, he absorbed. Anachnu Chashvenu Nagua. We looked at it as a tzaras, Mukelakim Umauna. Mukelakim, that he's stricken and he's tortured. It's a Lashon tzaras. Amar Rav Nachman. Imin Chayayahu, if Mashiach is one of those that are alive, going on, no, if so, it's me. Rav Nachman says it's me. He's Mashiach, if it's a live person. Because he's a leader, and he's not just a leader, but he's in touch with the world. So Adira means leader, and he'll rule from within, meaning that he'll be in touch with the world. Amarav, if Rav said, if Mashiach is from those that are living, it's Kigoyin Rabbeinu HaKadosh. It's going on Rabbi Yehuda Nasi. If it's from the dead, Kigoyin Daniel Ish Chamudis. It's like Daniel. He's from the ones that are desired. Amar Rav Yehuda, Rav Yehuda said in the name of Rav, David Ache. Okay, I'm going to leave this for tomorrow because this is a whole new subject.